All right. Hello, everybody.
All right.
Welcome. There we are. How's everybody doing tonight? Dude, I've had another crazy week. I strained a tendon in my ankle last week, and it just kept getting worse and worse. Finally went to the doctor today, and they gave me a boot. But it hurts so much to walk or to bend my foot. So like I can't do anything. I think I'm kind of on rest. They told me not to, to get as much rest as possible and keep it elevated and all that crap. So my plans for my stream that I've been working on for 4 months now have to be delayed again. But I'm really hoping to get it done like before 2025. So anyway, yeah, there's an update on that. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Yeah, hopefully I can get it done before 200K. I should have a while. But anyway, Cynical B, yes, I got 2 requests for you, and they're both different songs. So I'm guessing it all worked out. But anyway, hello, Dragonfly, Michael, Dr. Teleman / Gal, performer number 6. Michael, I already said that. Cynical B, welcome. Simno, thank you for for pinning the sold out. And thank you all so much for all your requests tonight. I really appreciate it. So we're going to jump right into it. But, I wanted to start with a song, the one instrumental song that's on the new BAND-MAID album, because I've been wanting to dig deeper into the track, and I haven't gotten a chance to yet. So I'm going to do a review, basically re-listening to it and taking more time to really, dive into it. And then maybe later on I'll do an actual deep dive video that goes real in-depth, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, this is Get to the Top. Hey, Maidiac, welcome. Good to see you. All right, let's do this. Dude, okay. Right off the bat, I gotta start over because that intro is so insane. It just went right over my head right away. Dude, that intro's kind of like if the No God drum intro also had guitar with it, you know? Like it's such a long, complex drum fill with guitar unison over it. I gotta hear it one more time. It's like so intense. Jesus. Love how this riff has so much attitude in it. Triplet there. That is such a signature Konami style. Look, that do 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 do. You know, it's just, it's hard to have a signature style as a guitarist these days, but that you could just tell that's Konami composition right there. Kind of squirrely and sassy. She's iconic. You know, I guess I could really say that about any member of the band because that bass solo or that slap section, whatever you want to call it, I've never heard anyone else sound quite like Misa either, or Akane. Just like so busy, so signature to BAND-MAID. You know? It's impressive to do that with instruments. Love the snare accents. So powerful. It's crazy because most rock bands get their signature sound from the singer, you know? Like the voice is the most distinctive instrument you can have. All guitars have, you know, the same 6 strings. A lot of people use distortion. A lot of people use similar sounds on guitar, especially in rock. But when you can have an instrumental and have it sound so distinctive to that artist, that's really something special. Misa just knows how to make such perfect ear candy with the bass, the slides that she does, the hammer-ons, the way she picks it. I think she picks kind of closer to the middle or the neck to give it a little bit of a beefier sound. And it just, or, you know, she moves around depending on what sound she wants. If she wants it harsher, she picks towards the bridge. If she wants it more thumpy and chunky, she picks towards the neck. But her notes sound so full and so well delivered, you know? It's just so unique. Dude, they've really stepped up their composition in this album. Like, it was already an insane, the BAND-MAID formula, as I used to call it, which is still a pretty crazy and unpredictable formula. But, they kind of had their verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, guitar solo, bridge, or, and then a chorus at the end. It was kind of similar to that structure. And then some more guitar solos maybe. But this album, it feels like a lot of the compositions are more like a linear composition where no parts repeat in the middle, and then it's bookended with some kind of motif that plays only at the beginning and only at the end, Like, it's such a change up from how they used to compose, and it's so cool and refreshing to see that difference in there. Anyway, what a cool song. So well-rounded. Love the dynamic section where they bring it down with the clean picking. That picking pattern also sounds really complex. I'm sure it would be probably one of the hardest parts of the song to play, the way it was picked. I got to hear that again real quick. For me, sections like that where you're picking clean are harder to play than like cool distorted leads, because with leads you're mostly only playing one note at a time, but with chords, picking chords like that, especially arpeggios, you're letting all the notes ring out, so your finger positioning is super important where you're not muting any of the other strings and you're letting it actually play the chord while you're picking at the same time. So that's kind of an underrated guitar technique, I feel like. At least I'm not very good at it. But anyway, I'm guessing that's Miku's part in the live version. I don't know, but speaking of live versions, thank you again so much, CMST 340, for the Blu-ray and the CD that you sent me. I really appreciate that. But I started watching the BAND-MAID Blu-ray, and it was the Day of Maid from 2024, and I started reacting to it. You can watch it on my Patreon. I have the video obscured, obviously, because it's a Blu-ray, but if you want to see my reaction, that's over there. And it's so cool, man. Their confidence on stage and them as a band with an identity has grown so much just in the 2 years since they toured the US for the first time since I was a fan. Like, recovering from COVID, they were kind of, it was weird getting back out on the road, because you were like, how is this actually going to go once we start going back in public and doing things around people? And so there was a little bit of a hesitancy, a little bit of nervousness, I feel like, in that 2021 or 2. What year was that when I first saw them? Anyway, they've just grown so much and have so much more confidence in who they are and their delivery of all the songs. And I feel like their personal chemistry, just keeps growing. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. That's so true, Dr. Teleman. Japanese musicians are so much better at things like technique in modern rock and composition. Like, a lot of these things are things we see all the time in the songs that we watch in our live stream, because it's just high quality music. And I feel like it's because Japanese culture appreciates music more. I'll start ranting if I get into this, but I feel like almost everyone in Japan appreciates music and is at least a little bit educated on music, to the point where they understand it enough to appreciate what good quality music is. Whereas in the US, you do a music class that no one cares about, and they do a terrible job of structuring the learning, and kids are raised to really not have much appreciation at all for music. It's more of a, that cool thing you can do extracurricularly as a hobby. At least that was my experience in school. So anyway, Japanese music, man. Can't go wrong. All right. Well, time to get over to Twitch. I'm super stoked. I was hoping we could get to Twitch by 6 o'clock. I want to get a little earlier start today because I feel bad working so late when Rosie's, hanging out for herself. Actually, she probably likes it because I'm just a bum, a useless bum right now that can't do anything. So maybe she's enjoying her alone time. But anyway, all right. Let's head over to Twitch. Hey, Roger Chance. Thanks for tuning in. I didn't say hi to you yet. All right. Link to Twitch is in the description, and I'll see you over there. We'll get to the requests.